the Unpopular Opinion Podcast.
Hello, wonderful people. Welcome to another episode of the Unpopular Opinion. I'm Mark Anthony, and I'm with. Charlie, what's up? What's your problem?
What's my
Why every day one day my talk so?
Today I'm not good day. Just tell them.
Okay, I'm Mark Anthony.
A.K.A. Grandpa.
I don't know.
Like just acknowledge the name.
Grandpa, me about
the name they shoot you.
But me about you also. Me about you also.
I'm coming back by the way. That's Grandpa. Like don't forget, that's Grandpa. Let's go.
Well, Charlie, don't mind him, man. It's just me. Alright.
It's just you, Grandpa.
Oh, what's your problem, man?
Grandpa, like go continue.
Okay, I hear. Alright, so the Unpopular Opinion is proudly sponsored by Brainstorm Impressions. I mean, looking for a trusted place that you can have your printing on your t-shirt, banners, flyers. Contact Brainstorm Impressions on 0255 524 3663 055 524 3663, and also sponsored by Sight on Site Tour. If you are looking for a tour company to take you around GH, we look out for Sight on Site Tour. You can also contact Sight on Site Tour on 0274 32 3560 or 0241 625 227. These are the two companies that sponsored Unpopular Opinion. So today's menu.
Okay, so Grandpa, we have one of the biggest arts from Ghana. Like he currently has one of the most streamed songs by a Ghanaian artist.
Okay.
He's actually back. He took a short break.
Oh yeah.
But he's back.
Sugar Daddy is back. Sugar Daddy. Yeah. So he recently.
So he took to his social media, various social media handles to make an announcement to reintroduce himself back to the music scene after taking a break
for 2 months. I mean, he actually indicated him having some health issues.
Yeah.
But Charlie, I don't know whether it's only in Ghana though, but I think sometimes we take things too far.
Yes.
Too far.
Some people actually. Like after he made the announcement, people were like,
it's not
he
like
has stroke. Like people were just spreading.
Please, I don't know if people actually understand what's the meaning of stroke, because you can't be wishing such a young guy to be having stroke at this age. Fine, even though we have younger guys who normally being affected with stroke, but please, when you hear news about an artist, don't just jump to conclusion. Yes, he actually admitted he had health issues, but telling the world, oh, he has stroke. Charlie, we are killing our own artists. So this will never happen anywhere. We are all killing our own artists. Seriously, if you keep doing this, I don't know how many artists.
I think it's a section of the people on social media.
Yeah, but that was
keep doing.
I mean, I heard a lot of presenters saying this on air. They've heard Kiddy has stroke, and
people can go as far as saying, I have sources close to the campus.
Yeah,
like, which sources?
Some people are like,
but you know, these are the things you can't do in the Western world.
Of course.
Because by now, boss, your ball lost you heavy.
Yeah, because
see that company recently who made a post saying 50 cents actually came to them for enlargement.
they lost with Nubawa.
Exactly.
Yes, so I think it's about time we get our sources right.
Yes.
Because if
you link up with someone and the person tells you, I can't make a comment, just if you are making your publications or you are presenting, just let them know.
I mean,
when I linked up to them, they said they won't issue any statement at this particular time. Just say that. Then don't.
Per the video he posted, it doesn't look like someone who has stroke.
Come on, it looks like someone who was who had a little complication and
yes,
then
and
just decided.
I mean, he was just standing by them
because he was really working. So I'm sure maybe like.
Serious, I think fine. He actually have to put a stop to his tour, which brought so many question marks why he have to stop on his tour. But I mean, we are all humans. The reason why the person is a star doesn't mean that he's a superhuman. Mm-hmm. We all have family issues. We have health issues. Everyone. Do you understand? Yes. So it's not about him being a star that doesn't mean he cannot break down. He can break down. We know artists who are actually preparing for their stage performance. They actually, I mean, not to remind you, I mean, what's the name? The South African artist who actually passed out on stage. I mean, we are all humans. So let's try to manage how we actually talk about issues when it comes to artists. Please. So Sugar Daddy is back.
Yeah, he concluded his social media post by saying, "I'm glad to be back to doing what I love most.
Yes.
Creating music and performing for you. Thanks for sticking out with me. Love, Kiddy."
Love, Kiddy, Sugar Daddy. Charlie, we love you. Why? Moving on. Shatta Wale recently was on Twitter.
Yeah. On a Twitter space.
Yeah. With his fans, I mean,
and then
making some few comments, and then these are the few ones which actually caught our attention.
So one fan asked why we don't see him with the dignitaries and big artists when they see him around.
Yes.
And this is what Shatta Wale had to say.
Why, when somebody like that come to Ghana, you don't want to link up with them to create some kind of like relationship or anything like that? So go ahead.
You see, before all those people come to Ghana, they have a fair idea of what they told them about the industry. You get me? So when they come, they also package themselves and introduce the people here. Package themselves and introduce the people they feel they have to introduce to them as our artists. You understand me? But the mistake I always tell people they are making is that you are not giving the people the right message, and you won't win doing this. You understand me? For instance, when a Grammy person is visiting Ghana, then you guys would want to gather yourselves, and they've been doing that. That's why I said in the On God song that I not be industry boy. You understand me? And I not be industry boy has been my motto for years, because I feel everything they think they are doing for the industry people, they are not making it. Bro, people have left music to go and become pastors, presenters, and everything just because they couldn't make it. And you guys have a savior who is making it, who is telling you guys that, hey, it is A and B and C. But then they will come again and use their English. And Shatta Wale, what you are saying makes sense, but your approach, no, the approach is.
So that's that. And then, but what do you think about this? Was he making?
Well, I think yes, he was making a laudable point, because looking at the dignitaries and people who actually come to the country, we
hardly see Shatta Wale.
Now, and even recently, the CEO of Grammy was in Ghana, and I don't know how many artists he actually met when he was in Ghana.
Yeah. But were the artists, like, we have to be sure, because we also have to be sure before we make any.
Yeah, we have to be sure. Fine.
Like
but I'm coming. Let me make this statement. Fine, you have to be sure before we conclude.
Yes.
But coming to Ghana,
where like, how were the artists invited?
That's what I'm saying. I'm trying to build up a point.
Okay.
Like, even the CEO as coming to Ghana, who brought him to Ghana?
Exactly.
How?
What was the purpose?
What was the purpose?
Visit?
Because we can't be here to. I don't know if you have been to Nigeria yet, but we have Nigeria. Who knows?
Because Nigerians are really
they are really making it. We have Nigerian artists winning Grammys, Benin artists winning Grammys, Ghanaian artists being nominated for Grammys, and I don't even know if Rocky Darwin actually went to meet him.
I'm sure. No, Rocky was there. Yeah, he was there.
So if these industry players are available, I think Shatta made a very right performance, like very right statement. Why they coach them on how the industry and who to meet, who to talk to, who to collaborate with, and I think it is a very laudable point that he actually put up.
Yeah, because not long ago, no, I think some years back, there was a big how should I put it? He was actually a producer. He worked his way up the entertainment ladder. He's currently, that's a good comment. He's currently the deputy minister of arts. So he was on an interview. Was it? Yeah, I think it was on Joy FM, and then a question was put to him, and then his answer was he had to blacklist Shatta Wale to create his own hero, to create their own hero, which was Stonebwoy, because Shatta Wale wasn't like they weren't getting that.
Well, talking about these issues, I no doubt about it. I mean, Shatta can blacklist. Okregu can blacklist Shatta to create his own hero, and we have people who also blacklist Stonebwoy to create Shatta. So it goes vice versa.
Yeah. But then I think with the reason the Shatta Wale one is a bit like sin is because you won't like the artists the presenters and the gatekeepers themselves come out, and then they are proud to say like we've blacklisted this guy. Like they are proud to say it because but then you can't fault them because they feel hurt by certain things Shatta Wale has done one way or the other.
Yeah, I mean that's why sometimes in life you be careful. You are very careful on the toes you step on before getting.
But then another point is if we put professionalism ahead of certain things, like professionalism ahead of feelings, certain things shouldn't be happening.
That's what I'm saying.
But then I think
we are all humans.
Yes, I think in the entertainment space, a lot of emotions are involved. Even though artists are like emotional.
Yes.
But then the presenters are supposed to know better. They're not supposed to include their emotions. Because do you remember the artist I told you said
we don't have the number.
Yes. We still do post about him. Anything he wants, like anytime he's out with a project, we do post about that.
Of course. Wishing him birthdays and other stuff.
Exactly, we do everything because we're not supposed to include our emotions. There was this upcoming artist who felt we interviewed an artist. He felt the artist disrespected him on in the interview.
Wow.
So we weren't supposed to air that particular interview. He reached out to us on social media, and then he was just bad-mouthing us. We still do post about him. It's like we are not supposed to involve our emotions. We are supposed to they're supposed to take the entertainment space to the next level. That's what you're supposed to be doing.
Yeah,
that's where the focus is supposed to be.
So what I would say is fine. In as much as we are trying to build up a brand and bring up this our entertainment industry, we are not
supposed to step on toes.
No, you see, there's stepping on toes. Definitely
it will happen, but then we should be mindful of
whose toes you step on. Okay. Because I can step on your toes because you are down today. Perhaps, but before I'll climb the ladder, you are already on the roof waiting for me.
And maybe I'm the one who's supposed
to. Yes, you are the one who's supposed to even hold my hands to climb. What are you supposed to do? So let's be careful on the stones that we step on. You understand? Seriously, I'm not saying I'm perfect. I've actually stepped on toes.
That's actually true because
I've actually stepped on so many toes.
As of now, we are gradually growing.
Of course.
The people who were saying certain
some of them are coming back.
Yes, exactly.
And people also need our service. So definitely,
we are still.
That's how it's supposed to be. And now, what is trending in Ghana now currently? No, I'm coming. This story got. Have you ever seen someone who looks like you yet?
Me?
Yes.
Oh, I think medical looks like you.
Hey, medical. He says he looks like
No. He looks like me. I don't look like him. He looks like me.
Like Peter Koye was interviewed in Ghana. I was like, people say he looks like Usher. I said, no. Usher looks like me.
Exactly. Medical looks like me.
No. So currently there are these guys who are actually
They look alike association.
So you have the medical look-alike, you have the Kim Promise, Kwame Eugene, and Mr. Drew.
Yeah, and I think no, that's not all. There's Shatawale, there's
we have, but currently
there's
four are actually making waves.
Yeah,
like
they actually.
If it's serious, so they look alike association.
So
there are a lot of lambasting, but I think
some are a bit harsh, right?
Yes, it is very, very harsh.
But then if you sit back,
okay, let's look on both sides.
Okay, so first of all, they are not impersonating. Impersonation is using the name
of the
to
art.
do certain things, but they are not impersonating.
Even though some people have done it in the past.
Yeah, but they are not. These guys aren't impersonating.
They are not doing it.
They've termed themselves as young medical. Like
yes.
They are using the young. They are not taking.
I mean, we have a lot of people who using Shataba, Waliba,
yeah. But these guys are saying they are the look-alike association.
Yes.
So, but then I think where people are concerned is the fact that they are saying you have to take a form of 500 cedis to join them.
I don't want to even talk about that.
That's where that's where people are like alarmed.
Because he was talking about we have some creams that you can use.
Like if you're doing if you want to be the lookalike, like that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. But then the moment you come in with pick a form to join us, pick a form to join you for what? What are you going to provide?
And recently I listened to Famille on one of the showbiz. He was talking about. He also saw.
Can you remember the exact show?
Yeah, that's United Showbiz.
Yeah, so let's get
United Showbiz. He was talking about. He also saw a guy who looks like him. The guy was so sometimes. You are being promoted by some of these guys.
Yes.
You understand? I remember one lookalike also have to board the car almost about
was it
Techima or whatever to come and meet Kwame Eugene, and he actually gave him $100.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, $100 or $200. I stand to be corrected.
I think it was $100.
Yes, and he gave it to him. So have you seen the brand that the guy also have created for Kwame Eugene? Fine. Fast forward. I remember. I'm coming. Let me make this. I remember in 2009, TV Africa made this show called Just Like You, and we had a lot of people who were. That's where Anoche Lumba Jr. That's where he came from. Okay. Kwapia. That's where Kwapia came from. We had people who were. There was this guy who was also acting like Kwesi Pratt Jr. Like they were actually doing things. The show, whenever you come to that show, you act like the person you want to be like. Okay. So there was this guy. So I don't know how these people want to try to take it, but I think it both have the good and bad side because Kwame MP also made the same statement. He was invited for a program. Before he could get there, there was a lookalike who came there to mess up,
to perform. So,
and he was the lookalike was carried by the bouncer from stage, and people actually tweeted that Kwame MP was bound on stage. So even he got there, I was like, what is happening?
Exactly. So this is where the lawsuits can come in.
Yes.
Because if you perform someone's song, medical took to his Snapchat sound. So this is what medical had to say. Let's listen to medical.
Okay, let's listen to medical.
Look-alike. Where you go perform my song for somewhere, all in the name of me being your role model, because you look like me and all of that. My fans go beat you. They go beat you, kill you. They go stone you. Something go happen to you. You for put a stop to him. He say they do what? If you they sing too, or you they be carpenter, or you they draw, do one. Focus on that one, but don't mislead the people. Don't because.
So that was medical.
If you go perform for something, but first go beat you.
No, because I remember watching a video of the guy who looked like Kwame Eugene performing Kwame Eugene song on stage.
Yes, and what he had to say was he was invited to a show. Like,
and if truly he was invited to come and perform as
no, he wasn't invited to perform. According to him, he was invited by someone collecting who was going to collect an award, and then the presenters asked him to perform a song because he looks like Kwame.
Okay, so until that explanation is given, you don't know whether he went down willingly or unwillingly. You understand?
Yes.
So that's why I think. I mean, Anochi had the same thing with Daddy Lumba.
But Anochi was actually sued by Daddy Lumba.
And we all know how all that goes, and we don't want to talk about anything about that. But we, look alike.
But Charlie, just when you say, like Medical was saying, if you perform his songs, his fans will be saying, people are saying, oh, they won't. Just imagine someone impersonating Shetawale and then performing Shetawale's song on stage, and then one fan gets to know what happened.
Do you understand?
Or someone, a stone boy look alike at Ashama. I actually.
So I think it's actually fine. Well, I don't know, but I think some of them too started not on the bad notes, but due to the comments and the feedback that they have, that's why they actually jump. I mean, Charlie.
But do the lookalikes actually look like the artists?
Oh, I can say more than 50%.
No, I think so far it's just the Mr. Drew guy.
But the Kwame Eugene also.
The Kwame Eugene guy doesn't really look like. But I think the one who boarded the car actually looks like Kwame Eugene. But the one here, the one in the lookalike association doesn't really look like.
But it's amazing. Like they are getting more interviews more than the artists. I don't know.
Okay, moving on. Moving on.
Lookalike getting more interviews more than artists. I'm not sure this Dr. Drew and Mr. Drew will ever.
So just imagine that Mr. Drew was coming up. Like there are a lot of upcoming artists who need this to blow.
Yeah, but I never get on it.
Let's move on.
Okay, so Vicky
Woah
says he believes Lil Nas is not gay, as he says. He's doing it just because he wants to be popular for the views, and then wow. What do you think?
I think it's someone's I think out there it's someone's sexuality. You can't really make can't say anything about that.
Before we say, he was actually making a few comments. Let's watch this video.
What you think about Lil Nas X?
I feel like he needs Jesus.
What about Lil Uzi?
He needs Jesus too. They both definitely sold their soul. I wanted to say this about Lil Nas X. I got a few friends that went to school with him and they said he was never gay.
Are you serious?
So I know for a fact like what he doing is because like they told him like you gotta do this now if you want.
So you feel like he not really gay?
I feel like ain't nobody really gay in Jesus' name, amen. It's getting popularity, getting you money, getting you views. So it's like selling yourself, like you do this, you going whoop whoop.
So what do you think of the music in the entertainment industry?
Like it's demonic. The industry, it's like you have to do certain things to get that. So I believe he had to do certain things to get where he's going, and like the certain things is you gotta do this and lead people this way and lead people that way.
Okay, that was Vicky for you, who was saying he's pretending being gay because he knows friends who actually went to college with Lil Nas. He was never gay. So how come?
I mean, maybe he wasn't gay at college, and then now he has developed. Because I remember he one celebrity was like she's into him, and then he made a post that bye bye to this LGBTQ thing. It was nice, but then let me focus on this one now.
So I don't know. So he after the comment.
But then like I think because it's someone's sexuality, we can't really dive into it that much. We have to be careful because
recently he actually retweeted a post from a page called Say Cheese when he was talking about Vicky's comment. And it was like, who gives a F what Jaru thinks about like this time? And who is Jaru?
No, I think she was referring to.
I mean, how do you refer to a lady as Jaru? Like, give a F about what
Jaru thinks. So he responded to Vicky Woah and was like, who gives a F
about what Jaru. And also he also reposted about his song Sun Goes Down. Actually was at #1 in Saudi Arabia. That song was released, that was 2 years ago. It was talking about that song talking about a lot of things. When you are down, broken hearted, when no one is there, when you feel like crying.
Aside everything, Lil Nas X is really a great artist. Like he's a great talent. Like you can't take that
he's a great. So when he actually reposted that tweet, and he said, "To my gay fans from Saudi Arabia," and I don't know why he made such a statement, knowing the stance of the Arabians, these Muslim countries.
But I think the reason he might make that post is.
Now let me finish what I said. To my gay fans from Saudi Arabia, reading this, I hope this song is getting you through whatever you are going through, and I hope someday soon the law against us change and you can be free in your own home. I'm not sure if the Saudi authorities see this, they will even allow him to come to Saudi.
No, he won't.
He wouldn't.
He wouldn't go because Saudi Arabia is. I mean, their new law is that either you are sentenced to death or and life imprisonment.
And making this, it shows that he knows people who are actually in the LGBTQ.
Oh yeah, of course there are people like that in Saudi, but then they can't come out because if you come out,
yes,
that's your end.
So Lil Nas. And per Vicky's Woo, he said Lil O's also need Jesus in his life.
Like let's not go there.
Well, I think the reason why she was saying this was, I remember in 2017 Lil O's came on live saying yes, he's sold his soul and because of his fans. And in 2018 he was on stage saying that himself and all his fans right here are going to hell with him. He's taking them on to hell. so these are things going on. So Vicky was making these points just to make things right, but I don't know how Lil Nas but I'm here to look at the response of Lil Nas.
No.
Lil Nas hasn't responded to it, but Lil Nas, he actually called Vicky Jaru.
Okay, so we've come to the end of today's episode.
So how do you call Lydia Jaru?
Why do you keep going back there?
Tell him bars.
I think
Oba Jaru. Okay, this is where time permits us to.
So that's the end of today's episode, and I'm coming to the exact stand part.
And I'm Mark Anthony. Thank you. And also not forgetting our sponsors, Brainstorm Impressions, and also sites on.
Don't forget to like, subscribe, and then let us know how we are doing in the comment section as well.
See ya. Thank you.